Hello everyone. Here I'm Kalavati GP, Assistant Teacher KPS Halebeedu, Belur Taluk, Hassan District and Karnataka State. Dear teachers, here I'm sharing some school of thoughts about art integrated learning in day-to-day classroom activities. We learned about art integrate learning as a sixth module in Nishtha 1.0. Art integrated learning means teaching different areas of the curriculum with a combination of arts. In art integrated method, language can be combined with art in subjects like social science, science, and mathematics. The approach helps to increase knowledge, to understand the subject, and appreciate the art of the learner. In integrated learning, learners engage in art through the stages of observing, thinking, imagining, exploring, experimenting, concluding, creating, and recreating and expressing. So, it's also excellent for learning other subjects. In art integrated learning method, it helps the students to express his or her ideas independently. The student is not subjected to any pressure of judgment or conclusion. It is helpful to learn in a fearless environment, and the method gives the students a better experience in learning with fun. Art integrated learning method is helpful in creating harmony in the classroom environment. There is no need to separate the illiterate and literate, the disabled and the common children, and male and female children. So, the students can engage in learning equally without any discrimination. It helps to self evaluation to the students. In art integrated learning approach helps teachers to create fun and experimental learning. There are more opportunities for teachers to use art as a subject to create learning. We learned all these art integrated learning methods from our Nishtha course. In upper elementary schools, science learners relate reactions and knowledge to causes such as the presence of pollutions in the air, water level related to human activities, and apply scientific concepts such as purifying water, water treatment, making as effort to protect the environment. For example, judicious use of resources and controlled use of fertilizers and pesticides suggests way to deal with environmental hazards. Design planning project demonstrates values such as honesty, objectivity, cooperation, freedom for fear from fear and prejudice, etc. in the use of available resources. By implementing art integrated learning method in school, students become interested in life skills like observation, leadership, teamwork, hypothesis, problem solving, water and environment conservation. While teaching the topic of rain in the subject of science in art integrated learning method, teacher inform the students about the rain shower by clapping. Students cleverly knowing the sound can use applause with blindfolded. Through this activity, students will learn the sounds of heavy, medium, and light rain and enjoying the sound. In the stage of activity about rain, the facilitator asks the students to run in a circle while singing the song Heavy Rain is Falling, Run, 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 rhythmically with the music. Student will continue the activities until they reach the number and have the fun experience of soaking in the rain. As another activity related to rain, the teacher will ask questions like brainstorming. If you think about how water affects life, how to think about water as an essential resource, then ask them to create postures related to it. Then, continuing with the same activity, each group will be given opportunities to present their views based on the topic of their certain creation, creation of such posters produced by the student. In this way, it's a good opportunity for students to learn with experience and reduce the teaching stress of the teachers in classroom situations. Teacher will easily handle the classes by the Nishtha training modules through using the different activities. Now, assessment through the art integrated learning. I wish to share another point from art integrated learning which is very important. Pedagogy in the art and holistic learning allows child to involve from the process to another spanning a world with myriad creative applications. In this process, they observe, discuss, critically analyze, solve problems, participate without prejudice, and above all with joy. We know that every child has an inherent characteristic. They are shaped by their previous knowledge, by their family, society, their background, heritage. This factor also stand out in the learning process because the learner reach easily into learning process because the learner reach easily without any hindrance. There are three levels of assessment from art integrated learning, effortless assessment able to do. These three steps are as follow: assessment while learning, assessment for learning, assessment about learning. Art integrated learning provides teacher with a range of tools to assess different admissions, different dimensions of learning which teachers can do with children either verbally or through task based assessment. Art integrated learning has been found to be an unbiased tool for evaluating the learning process at the primary level. Art integrated learning is spontaneous learning, fearless learning, and the most delightfully execute of the teaching learning process. So, this is my belief about art integrated learning in day to day learning activities in our live classrooms. Thank you, one and all.